Hello again everyone, welcome back to more Let's Play Final Fantasy VII. The last couple of videos didn't give us much time for an introduction and a goodbye, but we are now in the Highwind. This is the airship that we're going to get to travel all over the world of Final Fantasy VII. And right now we have control of Tifa, and we are running around in the operations room. This buddy over here. Tifa, thank you for a job well done. What is your command? Here we can change our party members, we can save our game, and we can restore our HP and MP free of charge. Right now I am running around... I gotta pick something. Right now I'm running around with Yuffie and Red. I think out here is the interior of our ship. They might call it the engine room or the machine room, something like that. My hands are full, so I'll excuse myself here. Well, what should I talk about? Want to hear why we rebelled? Yeah, sure, let's hear what you got. Working on the Highwind, we spent every day slaving on the headgear. Whenever he got yelled at by the president, he'd immediately take it out on the crew. We put up with this all the time, even when he beat us. I mean, I finally made it on the crew of the famous Highwind, and there's no way I was going to quit over him. Let's see, it must have been a week ago. It was my shift, and we were heading towards the North Cave. Everyone, including President and Scarlet, got on. And with them I saw Sid, a legendary pilot. And he was looking around the inside of the ship, looking really, nostalgic. He even talked to us. I couldn't believe it. I was so impressed. He was every bit as warm-hearted as we'd always heard. Sid said that if he had the Highwind, things would be a lot easier. And now here we are off to save the planet. It's true. He really overwhelmed me. And that's why we decided to help. After the North Cave, we went to Junon and started screaming, "Fire, fire!" In the middle of all the commotion, we stole the ship from the Shinra. That's how it happened. Just a minor mutiny against our leaders. But Barrett and you were captured by Highwind. We waited 7 days for a chance to rescue you guys, before we finally could. So thanks to our successful mission, we were able to see you again. Hope I didn't bore you too much with that long story. No, that's not so bad. You let us know what was going on. Now, up over this way leads us to the deck. And Yuffie is losing it in the corner over here. Ugh, I can't ride ships either in the air or the water. We'll be on the deck sometimes to check stuff out, see parts of the game. We can even have a couple of fights up here. And you can see right here it says Chocobo, and it's got a little picture of a Chocobo. This is our Chocobo stable. I'm bored. I'd like to ride a Chocobo. How do I? Listen, you gotta ride in on a Chocobo you've raised yourself. Then if you bring your Chocobo to the stable, I'll take care of it for you. I'll take care of it for you. What? How do you raise a Chocobo? Can't say I know much about that. You want to know about raising Chocobo? There's a Chocobo ranch near Midgard. You should ask them. So at this point in the game, we can start catching and raising our own Chocobos. Of course, first we have to catch a Chocobo, and then bring it to the Chocobo ranch, where it will stay. I don't know if we can start breeding Chocobos at this point, but if we can, it might be worthwhile to do now, because you can earn some really great items really early. That might be a video of its own, though. Let's do a few more things here first, and then I'll go experiment with the Chocobos. And this is, of course, the cockpit. Most of our characters are hanging out in here. We can talk to them to get extra information, just see what they're up to. And when we're ready to fly, we talk to this guy. Where are we going? Well, we're going. We're off. And we have control of the airship. We can fly around wherever we like, visit all the places we've been to before, and even check out new places. And you know what? Something big just happened. You know, we lost Cloud in the North Crater, we escaped Junon and stole the airship. So some major story events just happened, which can only mean one thing: that it's time for more fights at Fort Condor. How goes it? The Shinra troops have attacked 5 times since you were here, so we're getting a little short on funds. We have 17,767 gil right now. Perfect timing. They're just around the corner. Get ready. Okay, ready, let's do this. I think you don't need my advice. The rest is up to you. So we're up to our old tricks. Start with an attacker. And we'll rush the enemy. Try to stop them as quickly as we can. Alright, and those are beasts. And I think attackers are good against beasts anyway. But let's back them up with some shooters. Okay, we need defenders for barbarians. Where are you going? Go down there and help with the barbarians. Me too. Oh, we got a bunch of barbarians over here, don't we? There we go, we'll get a Tri-Stoner there. You can shoot at that Wyvern. Okay, just need to kill that one beast. We can kill it before any other enemies show up. Oh, I'm such a lot. Alright, my man, get down there and put them down. so far so good. There we go. Whew, that was good, but Shinra's troops will be back. Be sure and scout the area well. We don't know when they'll attack again. We have 7 allies left, so here's 1,400 gil. Oh yeah, I found this just now on the battlefield. Maybe it'll come in handy for you guys. 3 elixirs, that's not bad. And we're all done with Fort Condor, so let's get back to the Highwind. Well, now we've got our airship. And the question now is, how do we control it? It's actually not too complicated. We can ascend and descend by pressing down and up respectively. We can accelerate the ship to automatically go forward by pressing the circle button. And then we can steer it left and right with the left and right directionals, or even the L and R buttons. If for whatever reason we want to strafe around, we hold down the square button, and then whichever direction we press is the direction we'll start moving around in. We land with the X button, but we can only land on green surfaces, like this grass right here. We cannot land over in the forest over here, in the snow over here, or these dark, rocky areas over here. But there is now nowhere in the game we can't fly towards. There's Rocket Town. And if we want to, we just press triangle and we go back into the cockpit. But we're going to land over here at Nebelheim, which is Tifa's hometown. Clouds too. I'm over here because I want to check her house again. You may have noticed me going and playing with her piano a lot, because at some point we're supposed to get something out of the piano. Actually, I think we're supposed to get 2 somethings out of the piano. Cloud. Cloud was playing. I wonder what this is. Received elemental material. Cloud was playing. Yeah, that's all we can do right now. And if I remember, the elemental material is actually fairly powerful. Nope, I am thinking of a completely different material. That's the one that you add to your armor, or to your weapons to give it the elemental power. We're not done with Tifa's piano yet. We're going to be back here to play with it some more later. A couple of areas have changed a little bit. Mostly in that they have additional equipment that they didn't before. I don't remember them all offhand, but I'm pretty sure Rocket Town is one of them. I think Costa del Sol is one. I have to look around a little bit. If things go on like this, the meteor's just going to smash right into us and kill us all, right? Guess that's life. Shinra's trying to gather the huge materia from Corel and Fort Condor. There are 4 left, and they're transporting them here. Can't stand the thought of them using my rocket for something like this. I'm so bored. Isn't there anything that can get me excited? I mean, like that meteor that's about to crash into the planet? Welcome, this is the item shop. What goodies do you have? Well, nothing that we don't have already. Guard source, okay. Like those. A gun is a man's weapon. Ain't nothing else to do. Oh, what's that over there? Fourth bracelet. That sounds like armor. Not bad. Lots of magic defense, more normal defense. One less slot, though. I don't think there's anything else to do in here. At least not yet. Let me double check. Let's see. Do I know any good jokes? My job is to make everyone laugh all over the world. You mentioned. I'm almost positive we get something from him at some point. Maybe it's a little later in the game. Alrighty, moving right along. Alright, over here is Cosmo Canyon. But again, we can only land on the green areas. So just have to take a little walk to get over there. That's alright, this is a good chance to see what kind of goodies we can get from these guys. Especially now that we have the morph materia. Tranquilizer? Nah, nothing impressive. Oh yeah. A hyper. Alright. You can steal a tranquilizer or morph him into a hyper. It's not so bad. Oh, it's you. This is terrible. The color of that unlucky star. The children are all so scared that they won't even go outside. I'd rather not see it either. I can't be standing here talking about the study of planet life. I think I'll be heading back to my homeland now. Live with the planet, die with the planet. Maybe this is the way it should be. Who knows? I'm full of booze. It's when I think about the children, I wonder if we could just save our own children. Come on, Tifa. Elixir, magic source. Not so bad. Full cure. Okay, let's check that one out. Let me switch that out for something. Alright, it starts out not knowing anything, but soon it will learn full cure, which I'm pretty sure just cures you to full health. I think we'll switch that out for time at the moment. Although time we had almost mastered. Come on. Hey, buddy. Hi. Of course our store's open. What new goodies, if any, do you have? Nah, doesn't look like anything. No need to fear. I have the study of planet life right here. No, maybe I am a bit afraid, but whenever I'm reading the study of planet life, I can forget all my fears. Take a quick look over at the weapon shop while we're here. Welcome. You still want more weapons? You sure are weird. I mean, it's weird. If there weren't people like you, we'd be out of business. Alright, let's get back to the Highwind. So there is something very nice that we can do next. Now, I know it's around here somewhere. Might be hard to find. There's an island around here somewhere. Don't think it shows up on our map, though. There we go. This is a special little place. In fact, I'm pretty sure if we look, we're on Cactus Island. We can run into special enemies here. There we go. And these special enemies, I do know that we can morph into really good items. That is a cactar. Cactars are very special enemies of the Final Fantasy series. They're tough little buggers, and they're known for having a special skill that will always do 1,000 points of damage. Thing is, though, they are hard to hit. But they hit hard on their own. And since we've manipulated him, we now have control of him. And there you go, there's his 1,000 needles special attack, and his mystery kick. We're not going to do either of those. We're just going to have Tifa try to morph him. May have to do this a few times. There we go. Changed into a Terra Elemental. Terra Elemental is a really cool accessory. Now, I happen to like ribbons a little more, but if I had to pick another one, I'd go with this. The Terra Elemental drains fire, cold, lightning, and earth attacks. So unlike the Dragon Armlet that only drains half of it, that drains all of it. So instead of taking damage, you heal damage. I think. I might actually be getting the terminology wrong. That means Yuffie does not have to wear his dragon armlet any longer. Let's see. Don't want to lose so many slots with you. You know what? Yeah, we'll just put the 4th bracelet on you. And you know what? You can get time. I'm not so sure if I want to stick around and get any more Terra Elementals. Because I really like the ribbons. And eventually I'll probably get a 3rd ribbon and switch that out. Let's finish here then and move on to another area. We'll take a quick look at Costa del Sol, because I think that's one area where we can go and find new stuff. I don't think we can go back to the Gold Saucer yet. How much money do we have? Can we afford to buy the villa? No, not yet. Come on, please. If you don't buy from me, I can't make ends meet. No one else will either. Okay, that's new. Yeah, let's try getting one of those for you. Oh, look at those slots. Lots of room for more material. Give me a second, I'm gonna try to outfit her with some stuff real fast. Okay, back to the Highwind. Before we continue on with the game, there is one more place I can think of that is worth us visiting. Well, there's a couple of places that are still worth visiting, but I want to try to do it in something that resembles an order. And it's this little house up in the mountains up over here. And what's that? That's a green chocobo. Quark. And it just dropped an enemy skill material. We have 4 enemy skill materials at this point. We could potentially max 3 of them. Now that's just because of the way I played the game. We no longer have any chance to learn Trine from any other enemies. If you waited until this point to get the last enemy materia, it would have been possible to max out 4 enemy skill materials, which would then create 4 more new enemy skill materials, which you could then almost get to max. You would just miss that 1 enemy skill, or I think close to just that 1 enemy skill. And then you would have an enemy skill for every party member. So I say it's up to you whether or not you want to try doing something like that. Personally, I think 3 maxed enemy skill materials are more than enough, and you've seen just how I've been wiping the floor with things with them. But we are in the Chocobo Master's house. Ho ho, it's unusual for people to come to such an out-of-the-way place. I can't remember how many years it's been since the last person came. Who are you? Me? I don't know. What? I don't know who you are. Been a while since I gave it any thought. Wonder what they used to call me. Oh yeah, they used to call me the Chocobo Sage. That's right. Right, that was it, the Chocobo Sage. Who would forget that? Now what can I do for you? Here at the Chocobo Sage, we can buy some of the most useful items for raising and training Chocobos. We can also get hints from him on how to raise and breed Chocobos. Let's ask him about that first. That Chocobo. Well, that one is... Let's see now. I don't quite remember. Now, what can I do for you? You remember something? Let's see now. I don't quite remember. He's forgotten all kinds of stuff, so he needs time to remember them. If we come back after having a few fights, he'll remember something. So you know what I think I'm going to do? I'm just going to jump ahead a little bit after I've had a couple of fights outside, and then we'll come back and see what he has to say. Okay, it's been a few minutes and a few fights later. Let's see if this Chocobo Sage has anything new to share with us. Now what can I do for you? I remember now. That's the one they call... It's a mountain Chocobo. And just like the name says, he can cross any mountain. There was another one that could cross rivers too. They called him River Chocobo. Where can we find one? They aren't around anymore. What about that one right there? What? I wonder what he's doing there. I can't remember for the life of me. So now the Chocobo Master, the Chocobo Sage over here, has told us that there are other types of Chocobos, other than the yellow ones that we're used to, and they can cross rivers and mountains. And there's more than that. There are ones that can cross both rivers and mountains, ones that can cross oceans, and ones that can cross any terrain whatsoever. And that's where Chocobo breeding comes into play. That's what we'll probably do in a future video, maybe even the next video actually. What can I do for you? You can also buy lots of goodies from him. Almost all of them, though, are related to taking care of Chocobos. Special nuts for breeding them, and special greens for feeding them. We're actually going to leave these greens alone. For the time being, we don't need them just yet. But I'm pretty sure that this is as good a spot as anywhere to stop the video. Because if I'm right, in the next video, we're going to start catching and breeding Chocobos. So thank you for watching. Catch you then.